Hey guys, it's Suzanne, and I am here in Concord Center for the next installment of our Maker series. We wanted to feature this awesome studio called Crafted for many reasons. One is that it was the vision, and it was founded by an awesome Bedford mom who's been a Bedfordite for 13 years and has 2 kids in the schools. And this was always her vision, and we're going to get a chance to meet her in a moment and talk about it. But it's just an amazing, inspiring space. It's right in downtown Concord, right above Main Street's Cafe, right next to Nesting on Main. It's like the hub of Concord. It's a really cool spot. So without further ado, I want to introduce Susan Amaral. So come on in.
Hello, everyone.
Great to see you.
Great
Thanks
to
for
see-
meeting with
thank
us.
you.
So let's have a seat, and we're going to learn all about you and this super cool space. So we had a chance to be on a panel together at Vistaprint, and that's
Right.
when I first met you, and they were interested kind of in what our stories were, and I was so inspired by what you did, and now to see it all come to life. So what inspired you to start this endeavor?
I think there were a few things. I made a transition from a very corporate career and realized that I could keep dreaming about starting my own business, and that if I didn't do it, that regret was going to feel worse than failure. And once I came to the acceptance I was okay to fail, then I was okay to make that leap.
That's awesome.
And I always had that creative side of me that I love to nurture between my analytic side and my creative side, and just wanted to bring the community together and share a great space.
So cool. Such a great inspiration.
Thank
And
you.
it is, because that's a hard leap for a lot of people to leave the security of the corporate world, although sometimes I think it's more secure to, have your own business, but it's very nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
It's a big leap of faith. So incredible that you did it and you made it happen, and it's obviously very successful too. So how did you get started? Like, what was the first thing you did when you said, I'm gonna do this?
The first thing I did, well, I really just kind of put myself out there and got connected with a lot of different people, networked, met with other mom entrepreneurs, talked to local business owners,
Awesome.
got connected with a SCORE network in Boston, went to their business boot camp class, met a mentor there. So just all of that kind of helped me to get started, and then saw the Little For Lease sign one day and just
All
yeah,
meant to
made,
be. Yeah.
made the leap.
That's awesome. And what do you love most about it?
I love that this space really brings the community together, young and old, and just brings out that creativity in people. And I love helping to break down those barriers. And I work with such a wide range of ages that I see, different barriers. And it's so fun to see everyone start with the same materials and then everything come out completely different. So
That's very cool. They get
Yeah.
to have their creative juices going. And you were saying when you first started, you were thinking it was going to be more adults, but it's ended up being a lot of kids and adults. But
Yes.
it's which is awesome, and that's a great way to bring the generations together too. So
Yeah.
that's very cool. And so again, the location we just can't get over. It's so fun.
Thanks.
So tell us, what is it like to own a business right in Concord Center?
I did not expect such a great community of people and so supportive. And, always being a resident in this area and spending time here, but I didn't really know the business owners.
Right.
And there's many like fourth generation owners.
So cool.
Scott at the hardware store, and like owner operated businesses. So it's such a great support network beyond imagination, between,
Cool.
rescuing each other with a cup of coffee or a chocolate croissant, or just, hey, checking in. So
Yeah,
it's really a great,
And I think that Concord is so unique in that. So a lot of towns say they have a downtown,
right.
but you go there and unfortunately it's all changed and it's become very commercial and very corporate. Where Concord is, there's so many businesses that have been here for probably 100 years. I
Yeah.
mean, it's awesome to be in that mix. And what's something exciting that's coming up for your business? Like, is there a big initiative you'll be taking, say, in the next year? Or what has you excited right now?
What has me excited is that I'm always evolving and changing. I'm a kind of person that thrives on newness and
Nice.
change.
Yeah.
So we're always bringing in new local guest artists and makers. So we're always bringing in new things to
Love
it.
it.
So we bring in floral arranging or mosaics or whatever people are asking for, or we're seeing trending. We're able to bring that in and support other local artists, and have helped people get started, even just doing workshops or building out their craft careers.
Awesome. So I
Yeah.
love that. So when you were talking before about kind of bringing people together, I was thinking about the clientele that are here, like families or friends or co-workers, but to think about you also bringing in other businesses
Yeah.
and
And
layering all that. That's awesome.
And then they've made other connections. So then, our calligraphy artist is now doing a project for one of our florists, and so there's
Cool.
that great collaboration.
They say the best thing you can do is introduce people to one another, and
Yeah.
what greater way to do it. So that's awesome. Last couple questions is, what's the best advice you ever got, and then what's the worst advice you ever got?
Oh, I have to think about that one a little bit. The best advice was, I think, maybe from my husband.
Aw.
Just like starting the business, he was one changing my language, where I was like, if I start a business someday, he's like, no, it's not if, it's when. So I
What's
think
his
that
name?
was Dave.
Shout out to Dave. That is awesome. That's very cool.
And the worst, I think just kind of getting rid of that negative energy and negative people around you. So
Yeah.
you just kind of know, like, who are the people that are going to support you.
Boost you up
And boost you up.
encourage you
Yep.
and
Yeah.
talk you through the hard times, and yeah, that's awesome. I agree with you. I think mindset is so important. and,
Definitely.
just not listening to the bad noise. And lastly, are you reading any good books right now?
Like personally, for fun, I just finished the Crawdads.
I love that book.
Because I had every intention of going to the book club meeting, which never happened.
Book club here.
Yes, we could. That would be fun. For work, I just started Boss Up. I listened to some of her podcasts too, so that kind of caught me because it's like a mom business entrepreneur thing.
Awesome.
And then I love, this is my favorite magazine, Where Women Create.
Oh,
So it's
cool.
like little studio shots of just, it's like, this is, I
That's awesome.
treasure this. I have to like sit in a quiet space and
Like,
enjoy.
Leave me alone
Yes.
while I have my coffee and read my magazines and books. That's awesome, and that it's important to take time for yourself
Yeah.
too. So that's awesome. Well, thank you so much, and we'll have some more updates on Sue's business over the years. So please keep watching and have a great day, and come to Crafted. It's incredible.
Oh, thanks.